Hi there, traders. This is Brad Goodwin with today's trading action. All right, pretty action-packed day, and it starts in the Asian session. We've got Chinese industrial production numbers, GDP, and that flows into the ZEW economic sentiment numbers, and then the key inflation numbers out of the US and Canada. Right now, you can find these releases on the economic calendar. You get the full range of the forecast, so it's very important. You sort of, you know what you're looking at, right? So. The Asian session, the GDP numbers and etc. out of China, very important for the Aussie and Kiwi traders. It is the biggest influence on those two currencies. Then you've got as I said, the Eurozone numbers, and that flows into the US and Canadian CPI numbers, right? So the most important thing is those CPI numbers are going to shape the central bank forward guidance, right? They tell us, do we need to cut rates further? Do we need to raise rates? The US equity markets are sort of on hold at the moment as we wait for these numbers. Now, I'll be doing a preview of these releases at the start or 10 a.m. in the London session for those traders who want to join that. I'll give you a big sort of download of what the best instruments to trade are, either looking at the major currency pairs or the CAD crosses, right? That's how you find the trades. Now, the live signals just at the moment, nothing really lining up as it should, and that's not a surprise. After the weekend, the markets reconnect and then they start to line up. So just take it easy. There's no rush. We are just coming into the Asian session on Tuesday, so there's not a lot to be looking at. Just looking at your charts, like short term, the dollar is still going up, and I think this is more of a short squeeze. I should say a long squeeze on the euro and sterling. It's just everyone was sort of getting in there, sort of selling dollars. Now, you know what? We're buying dollars just at the moment, and everything's under a little bit of pressure. Aussie back towards support. Kiwi's broken down. Now, dollar CAD sideways. The beast is still going up. And dollar Swiss, it's going up a little bit, but not a lot, right? It doesn't really want to go. What we need is the US inflation numbers to tell us, is the US dollar going to go up or down? That's how important it is for us. So make sure you check that out. And outside of that, there's not a lot going on. If you check the news, Bitcoin's up 123. Stranger things have happened. You've got the Middle East conflict just dragging on. But most of the action on the US treasuries and the equity markets, they are waiting for these inflation numbers, right? So that's where we are. Signals at the moment. Well, as I said, there's nothing in play, so there's no pending orders just at the moment. But that can change through the various sessions, right? So make sure you do keep an eye on that. And if you're trying to keep up to date, we will be posting those updates and alerts in the Discord channel, right? So that's where the action's going to be. So sit back, relax. This is really the start of the week. And as I said, the US inflation, Canadian inflation numbers, the key. And I'll be covering that sort of preview in the early London session. All right, guys, have a good one. All the best. Cheerio.